Hey everyone. Hey, thank you for those that are on the U Live. I appreciate it. Looks like we lost one, but hey, it's what it's going to be. But hey, comment your name down below. I'll follow you as well on here on U Live. But what I do is I do beer reviews on YouTube, and today we're going to be doing the Lost Abbey. Let me start going over here to YouTube and do the simultaneous thing. So we started. It's 11. It's technically 10:59. Invited five. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you. So I'm over on YouTube at Refinement Media, and you can follow me there, and you can see a little bit extra that you can't see on the actual D or U Live or U Now. Excuse me. I'm getting some things confused. And if you hear the actual introduction there on U Now, that's going to be played over there on YouTube. And we're doing beer reviews. That's what it is. And we're talking about legacy. I do beer reviews and I do discussions. This is the actual 13th review of season 2. Last year I did 62 different reviews, and that's a lot of beer, so I had to slow it down a little bit. Other than that, you can't complain. Give me the likes up over there on you now, and we'll go forward. And as always, we hit our little. So like I've already said, we're here today. We're going to be looking at the Lost Abbey Brewing Company, and it's their Carnival. It is the Brett Saison. I had a little bit of this the other day. What's great is if you're here on the East Coast, there are some places where you can get this a little bit cheaper. The other day I was able to grab this bottle for $5. The last time I saw it before that they put this on sale, it was around 12 to 15. So if you can sit there and know that's a pretty good steal. The Saison. So if you're over there on YouTube, we're going to be going to the website, and we're going to look at what we have. Our website is the Lost Abbey, and we always have to, when we go to these websites, we have to click yes, we are 21. And then we go here and we see that it is a good description. The gentleman here that's on their website always has a good description. Aroma, they say that it's moderately spicy nose with hints of tropical fruits, toasted biscuits, some tangerine and apricot help round out the citrus notes. Taste mildly sweet with a subtle pop. The carbonation helps introduce the deep flavor of Brett into the palate. This is an 8% by volume alcohol ABV. So over here, for those people that are on you now, you might be able to see here and see that that's what I'm talking about. Let's see. Yeah, kind of. But they have a great website. Go to their website, check out what the information has, and they have some other things that they have to offer. A lot of people don't know this, but some of the best beer came out of abbeys and came out of religious organizations. So go there, play around with the website. I'm not going to try to pronounce their little actual slogan below, but the Lost Abbey Carnival. Give me a like if you would like this on over here at You Now. But you can see this right here, just a beautiful beer. So the website was pretty decent, pretty beautiful. I would say it's myself. This is a dude versus Brew if you're just joining, and I appreciate you joining with me. As normal on our beer reviews, we like to give it a little appeal rating. So this always catches my eye. Kind of like a, what do you call it, a masquerade party with a mask, if you can see it over here as well. A little bit of mystery, a little bit of intrigue, and it does catch my attention, so I would give it a 7 out of 10 for the actual type of attention-grabbing ability it has. I've had another one from this company, and it was delicious. They no longer make it, though. I was very lucky to pull that off the shelf and get that. But like we like to do, get a nice beer, pour. So Not a bad beer, I'll say myself. Just look at that bubbles and carbonation for both. And if you're ever on YouTube and you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm currently also streaming on YouNow. It's another streaming service where you can chat with people. And Olivia, thank you for watching if you're still there. And Xenom, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Uh, the more likes, the better over there on YouNow. And also, if you would like to subscribe over there on YouTube, go ahead and do so. And if you're on YouNow, go to YouTube and subscribe as well. So, give me a comment on how much you like my beard. So we got an appeal of 7. We go now to the little aroma, the brew aroma of the beer. It is very sweet and very pleasant. Just give me a little bit of low carnival. Gently pour into a tulip glass, which I did. I'm serving this myself at 40 degrees, roughly the temperature of your fridge. You're going to sit there and keep this in a cellar at 45 to 55 degrees. That's what the instructions on there are going to give you. So our aroma score, before I go on and actually mess up this video and take the taste, which I already did, but the aroma score is pleasant. It doesn't throw me off at all. I don't ever really find one. There was one beer last year that showed me some really bad time. That beer itself was from the Shipyard Brewing Company. It was their pumpkin ale. It was just disgusting. If you like it, it's up. That's great for you. But I personally myself could not find any enjoyment within that beer. So the aroma itself, the sweetness of it hits your nose. I could honestly smell a little bit of pine in there. I don't know why, but it's what I could smell. But aroma's not bad. So overall 7 out of 10. So we're at a 14 out of 20 so far, and our total score for this beer review comes out of 30. Just so pleasant. I'm trying to find some ways to actually enjoy the beer a little bit better. I'm actually trying to breathe in while I'm tasting the beer, let that aromatics hit my nose, enhance that tongue flavor. Bitterness is not bad. That Brett Saison, but one of the things though that keeps me drawn back to this company and their website is just their descriptions that they put. And the one that's on the bottle: for centuries, Venetians lightened the dark of the winter with an elaborate upending of social order. In donning a disguise for carnival, carnival disguise. For one night, a pauper could become a prince, and a learned man a fool, and a proper lady a passionate lover, and no one would be the wiser. So when you're sitting here tasting this beer, it's one of those things that just, yeah, it does lend to the idea that you could be something better, and that's why it's kind of ironic that I picked this one for the topic of legacy today. But before we move on to legacy and what that means to me, the overall flavor for this will be a solid 8 out of 10, giving us a nice 22 out of 30. It's not a bad beer. It's very delicious, and to say that this came for a simple price of $5 because they were putting it on sale. The grocery store that they're selling it at, I'm sure they're within the standards of the state that I'm in. They were selling it, and they're getting rid of it due to the fact that they're revamping the whole entire store and making it better for the consumer and the regular customer that comes inside. And just a good choice. That store is doing more sales soon, and it's an Eastern United States type of store. But yeah, just pleasant. So and like I've said in other videos, I have the right to sit there and boost the score based on my biases, and just simply because it was a good deal of $5 could boost this up to a 25 out of 30 just because it was not a normal price. It's just something that you think twice about before you actually do it. So, Olivia, if you're still there, invite some friends. Invite as many as you have, if you could, on there on that now. And if anybody's watching this on YouTube, I'm not going to actually watch it through the actual, dashboard that they have on YouTube, because it counts me, the person doing the video, as a watching. So that's what it is. Good front lighting helps your audience to see you better. Can you see me on you now? I'm going to say hello. If you can see me, say hello back. And there we go. There's my phone taking a dive off the computer because I can't find the actual stand. So we're talking about legacy today. And this is not going to be an extravagant discussion today, but I've been thinking about something over and over again. We here, where I'm from, in the United States, we have a lot of people sitting there and just focusing on themselves instead of the people around them. This right here, the whole hobby of focusing on craft beer, is a selfish hobby, yes, but I respect what they've done to this. I respect what the craftsmen, the brewers did with this beer, and they positively influenced people's lives. And they probably also negatively influenced people's lives, but hey, that's what it is. So, but legacy itself. We have people that are our heroes, and we have people that we look up to, But when have we actually seen in the last few years someone that left a long-lasting legacy? Someone from both sides of the aisle, people that are very liberal and people that are very conservative. When did somebody meet and speak to both of them and say, hey, we can do better? I honestly don't know. The most recent time where I actually thought I might actually vote for the other side in the United States, Democrat, Republican, and Independent, and was whenever the former CEO of Starbucks said that he might run for president. His books and everything that he watched or everything that he wrote in those books and his actions demonstrate that he created a company during those times that was for the people that worked for his company. I was going to vote for him because simply, if a person like that understands the social issues, and there's things that he said and he agrees with that I don't agree with, but simply because he's willing to take care of his people and demonstrate a knowledge on that and how to actually do that, that would be a worthwhile candidate to take on. So I would say that he may leave a legacy. Whenever a company can sit there and give a scholarship program to their people that are making coffee for them, and offer ability to, give benefits to even their part-time employees, and not back down whenever their shareholders say, hey, you got to get rid of those benefits. That's a legacy. Lately, I wonder what kind of legacy I'm going to leave, and hopefully these videos don't get taken down, so that if anything would dare to happen to me, they would be able to look at them, my kids, and say, hey, my dad tried, But the legacy that I want to seek after is to helping people and making sure that, the people around me are taken care of, and also if we can influence the world in the positive, that'd be the best thing for us to do. So I'm going to keep pushing on, with the idea of trying to set that legacy. Trying to be able to have people say, wow, look what he did. And it's not about me, it's not about what I do, it's, simply understanding that we're all here to do something because we're called to do it. We all have a purpose. No matter if you have faith in your life or not, you still have a purpose, and it's written on your heart and it's written on your soul. So with that legacy, we have to reflect on something, and I've been reflecting on that. Too many times in our world today, we have people going after profit and not legacy. But I say to you now, if we, instead of going after profit and we go after legacy, the profit will still come. Welcome to Matady W. I appreciate you watching. If you didn't already hear this so far, we're doing beer reviews and we're doing it simultaneously. Laptop's doing YouTube, phone is doing you now, and the beer review that we did was the Lost Abbey's Carnival. Very, very, very pleasant. Brett Saison. If you're on there on that you now, go over to the YouTube and look up for Refinement Media. It's a dude with a brew. Hello, Nico Lakmal. If I said that wrong, I'm sorry. But we're doing the beer reviews, and we're talking about legacy and how we can influence the people around us. If this could turn into a type of social media influencer for myself, then hey, you know what? I'm hoping that people keep me accountable. And that's what it will be. We keep each other accountable, no matter what our differences on the whole religious aspect, whole politics aspect. If we can sit there and we can look at each other and say, hey, you're doing this right, or hey, you're doing this wrong, that'd be better for society. Instead of having people to be paid in those positions in order to enforce the rules. But our legacy can be defined simply by, instead of going after profit, we're going to go after that legacy. And like I said, if we go after profit, you're going to forfeit legacy. But if you go after legacy, you'll still have profit. I myself come from a Christian family, and that's what it is. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate that on the whole you now thing. I come from a Christian family. I am a Christian man, and there's things that you have to demonstrate in order how to, show that you love your fellow man. And that's all that matters. Yes, there's things that I have to stand firm on, but my worldview dictates that the most important thing is the salvation of all mankind. And that's a legacy. There's religious figures in every religion that left legacies, and you can see that because it impacted people's lives today, and they still talk about it. But seriously, it's a phenomenal thing. So, as always, here with the Dad Bod Refinement Channel, which is now the newly renamed Refinement Media, and on YouTube we call this a dude with a brew beer reviews, and we also do a guy with a pie. I like beer, I like pizza, and that's why I do it. So, from everyone here, me, and my kids, if you ever see them on here, and my wife, from the Refinement Media, may you guys have a blessed weekend. May God bless you, your families, your lives, and may you find peace in this world today. And as always, I ask you to do everything in moderation. I'm going to end over there on YouTube. I might continue to go here on you live to see if I could get some more people to follow, more likes in order to boost it so that I can get them to go over to YouTube and like. Remember, that's Refinement Media. And look up a dude with a brew. I appreciate it. And may you have a wonderful weekend.